I've got a mind to bust a rhyme every time. You know what? I think you trying to come up at me like a little bit of slime, lazy grimy. You know that I think that I am the shit. But you know what? The rest of the world don't yet. And that don't matter. You know what? My intelligence gonna bring me to a planet that you don't know exists, man. Pluto, that shit ain't been around for a while now. But I think you just need to settle down. You acting like a child. It don't matter. You know what? I'll serve my D on a serve a platter to your girl, and I ain't being disrespectful, man, but you know the way she's looking at me and eyeing me, I think you make her hurl. So you know what? Why don't you stop with trying to get with gold diggers? Why don't you stop trying to pull those gun triggers? I don't care if you cocking, but man, you just gotta stop blocking that shit. You know what? I rock that shit every day of my life, no matter what substance enter my veins, you know? I feel that I never got pain, I never shot anything in my life. I be morphine when I broke my leg in 8th grade. You know what? That shit got me. But motherfuckers, I'm gonna get paid no matter what. You know what? I gotta repeat myself a few times just to bring my mind back to your level. Otherwise, I feel like I'm the devil sitting on the pulpit. That ain't right. I feel like I'm burning, insides churning. You know what? I think I'm gonna hurl again because of this. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna bust that shit and you gonna scatter because my click's so tight. It don't matter. They're taking jail time for me, and that's alright. But it really isn't in my heart. It rips it apart. You know, I got a stake, but my fate is to be great. So they, like, I'll elate. As long as you keep going on, I'm gonna bring them all up with me. And you know what? We gonna be balling in trees. And I ain't talking about motherfucking evergreens. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be bright pine, sublime. You know, I'm gonna brand it. You know what? Not all of my life is candid, but I feel like I could be a little bit better, and I ain't trying to fuck with y'all competitors. You know what? That crack game, that stuff is bullshit. You know, trying to dig somebody, that ain't right. You just gotta think about that shit and keep it in your sight, in your mind. You know what? I feel like all the motherfucking time of my life, it doesn't matter. Everybody goes through strife. Mine ain't comparable. Try to be raised up in a childhood where everything looks like it's dreamy and wonderful, and then have that ripped apart, teared apart, and broken so the puzzle can't even be put back together. You know what? I'm gonna live forever because I got wit that'll outstone you. You know what? We gonna fucking ground you. It don't matter. I'm gonna bust this shit so hard that you gonna feel like you motherfucking got ripped apart. Sorry I choked me. You know what? I'm a little drunk and the K-pins got me escaping from my mind. I feel like I'm alright for once in my life. You know what? I'm just gonna keep on keeping on till the new dawn. I feel like that yo spawn gonna have the entire life wrong because you trying to front and lie about the shit that you done. Everything I say is right from the heart. You know, it might not be the coolest, it might not be the baddest, but I believe in racial equality. What the fuck is wrong with all of these fascists trying to say that skin color matters? I feel that is just fucking ass shit. You know what? It's a situation. It's what you lived in. It's what you gotta keep on giving to all the rest of the people. You know what? I'm like staring at the top of the steeple of a church and wondering why how all these folk that believe in God and think their life is revoked just because they confess the sins, but they still keep trying on the oppression against all of these other races and genders. What the fuck? You know what? That is offended me as myself, and I'm hard as hell to try to get up on a different level. I just gotta keep my shit binding, otherwise the THC gonna find in. Man, that's all I know. It's just done chilling with my friends, but I just thought I'd see how I could do on a little freestyle right there, and that's about this much of how I feel. I think a lot of stuff has to be done in this world to make it right, and you know, I'm gonna change that, like this video or not. You might think I'm bullshit, you probably do, but haters just add inspiration. You know what? That's motivation. I can't stop, not till the day that I drop. And you better stop me, cause I know God won't, cause he knows that I'm a motherfucking copy. This is Ray-zer Evans Fair, and I'm out.